After the very long winter, motorcycles once again are back on the roads across Siouxland. If you've been out at all, you certainly have seen that. Jeff Pope with A.B.A.T.E, Iowa joins me today with some important information for everyone, not just motorcyclists, but drivers of any type that will be on the road. Jeff, good to see you again.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
And there is an influx of bikes on the road, that's for sure.
Yeah, there is, especially this last weekend when it's getting nice and everything. And so
the winter was long and folks anxious, I guess.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Let's talk a little bit about this year's program. I know May is Motorcycle Safety Month, correct?
Right. The governor, it's actually national.
Okay.
And but I checked it to make sure, and in our rural region that we have here, our 5-state region, all 5 state governors did sign the proclamation. And what it is, it's basically to make regular drivers aware of the safety and to get used to seeing the motorcycles. And I also like to, it's also Bicycle Month, but I also like to add pedestrians, because when you think about the countryside, then there's not sidewalks, so these pedestrians are probably also watching the roads, so, or walking the roads. So
I was going to mention that really motorcycle safety, bicycle safety, pedestrian safety, it all comes back to just being smart, doesn't it?
Yes, it
some
does.
Tips there maybe folks can think of.
Well, after, like you said, the long winter, and I noticed you had one of the stories earlier about, you know, talking to the kids and everything like that, the young people. But after a long winter, we kind of get in the habit of not paying attention. We come up to an intersection. That's one of the things. Come up to an intersection, you know, everybody looks once both ways. And we're kind of asking that you look both 2 times, you know, because if you see a car, because of the size of it, you know, you're not going to think twice about pulling out in front of that. But a motorcycle, people probably wouldn't even blink an eye. They just go ahead and pull out because the size of it kind of throws them that they don't think that that bike can travel the same distance at the same speed. And, you know, a human body does not fare too well with a 3,000-pound vehicle, so.
And that's such a simple point to think of, too. It's just a misconception that I've got extra time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know, and in a case like that, you know, the worst words that we want to hear is, I didn't see him or her, you know, since there's a lot of females driving, too.
Right.
And then kind of stay away from the distractions. I mean, the distractions anymore, I know I got some good buddies, and they'd say, you know, you're so afraid of modern technology. But it's not modern technology. It's how it's used. And, you know, I don't want to stereotype, but a lot of our younger people, they like to be on Facebook or social media. And if you're doing that, then you're not paying attention to the road. And Iowa has passed law that for distracted driving, it's kind of a hefty fines.
Before I let you go, a quick question about the number of bikes, too. It seems like it's still a very popular summer activity, people buying motorcycles.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You know, and the thing with A.B.A.T.E, we have what they call rider's ed, so we'll help you learn to ride a motorcycle if you want. And also on that, we do have classes. We have Share the Road, which we come into the schools and do a presentation at 60 to 90 minutes. And we also have what's a program, it's two-wheel trauma. And so we'll have the instructor, he actually comes out, or you have to go up to Northwest Iowa.
Some great help there for folks if they just ask for it. Probably saw the details already where you could contact Jeff. If you'd like information, the webpage we'll have on our webpage as well. That's SiouxlandProud.com, A.B.A.T.E.Iowa.org. A phone number there as well if you're interested in having some type of educational program. I'm sure Jeff and A.B.A.T.E would be there to help.
You bet you would.
Have a great and most importantly safe summer out on the road.
Thank you.
You bet, Jeff. Thanks for coming in.